Imagine a man with nothing. No savings, no prospects, no hope. One simple decision flipped his entire world upside down. He started waking up at 5 a.m. every single morning. In a busy industrial town where factories hummed around the clock, lived a 32-year-old guy named Thomas. He worked the night shift as a security guard at a massive warehouse. Evening at 8 p.m. he'd head in. Every morning at 6 a.m. he'd drag himself home, completely drained. His paycheck was tiny, barely covering rent and basic food. He stayed in a cramped single-room apartment with a broken fan, a thin mattress on the floor, and one flickering light bulb. Real pain ran deeper than money. Thomas felt completely trapped, like he was living in a cage with no exit. Morning, walking home through a town just waking up, he'd glance into windows and see families sharing breakfast, kids heading to school, and professionals starting their days. Think, is this really my life forever? Am I doomed to watch everyone else chase their dreams while I sleep through mine? He had tried to break free, applied for better jobs, but with only a high school diploma, doors slammed shut. To learn new things, but after long nights on his feet, exhaustion won every time. His mother, living in the countryside, would call weekly. "Thomas, my son, when will things improve?" Force a smile through the phone. "Soon, Mom. I'm working on it." But deep down, he wasn't. He didn't know where to start. Hardest truth? Thomas wasn't lazy. He walked miles on patrol, stayed sharp through the night, and did his job well. Hard work in the wrong direction wasn't moving him forward. He'd crash into bed around 7 a.m. and sleep until late afternoon, feeling like the world was passing him by while he lived life in reverse. Persistent thought haunted him. There has to be another way. But how? How? Family crisis and turning point. One cold November morning, as Thomas was finishing his shift, his phone rang. It was his sister. "Thomas, come home now. Mom collapsed. She's in the hospital." Heart sank. The 3-hour bus ride to the village felt endless. Reached the small clinic. His mother lay weak in bed. Doctor explained she had fainted from exhaustion and stress. She needed rest, good nutrition, and medicine they simply couldn't afford. Squeezed his hand, her voice faint. "Thomas, please don't waste your life the way I did. Find a better path. Promise me." Sat by her side long after she drifted off, staring at her weathered hands. Hands that had labored in fields for decades, just as his had guarded warehouses through the night. Of them working hard, yet going nowhere. Something inside him shattered. Not just sadness, but a fierce anger at his own helplessness. He stepped outside into the pre-dawn darkness. It was 5 a.m. The village slept peacefully, but a few farmers were already heading to the fields. Sang their first songs. The air felt crisp and full of possibility. Quiet moment, Thomas made a firm decision. "No more," he whispered. "I refuse to live like this. Whatever it takes, I will find a way." Step is meeting the mentor. Bus ride back. Thomas noticed a well-dressed man in his 50s reading a book. He looked calm and successful. Thomas recognized him. Mr. Chun, a local businessman who owned several thriving shops. 6 a.m. Curiosity got the better of him. "Excuse me, sir. Why are you on this early bus?" Chun smiled warmly. "I wake up at 4:30 every morning. I use that time to read, reflect, and plan my day before the world stirs." Thomas was stunned. "Don't you need more sleep?" "To bed at 9 p.m. 7.5 hours is plenty," Mr. Chun replied. He noticed Thomas's exhausted eyes. "You work nights?" "Security guard." Chun nodded. "So you're awake when others sleep, and asleep when the world moves forward. No wonder you feel stuck." Share a secret that changed my life 30 years ago. The hours between 5 o'clock and 7 a.m. are pure magic. It's when you build the future while everyone else dreams. Sparked inside Thomas for the first time in years. Chun handed Thomas his card. If you're truly serious, call me. I'll show you exactly what to do. Demands discipline most people lack. Evening, Thomas called. The next day at 11 a.m., he met Mr. Chun at a quiet cafe. Actually followed through, Mr. Chun said approvingly. Most just talk. I'll picture your life as a house. Right now, it's shaky and dark because you've neglected the foundation. 2 morning hours? That's foundation time. 1. 5 to 6 a.m. Build valuable skills. Learn something that can transform your income. Scrolling. No excuses. Courses and YouTube covered everything from software to practical skills. 2. 6 to 7 a.m. Strengthen body and mind. Minutes of movement, walking, stretching, exercising. Body is your vehicle. Keep it strong. Read, plan your day, or review what you learned. 3 unbreakable rules. Wake at 5 a.m. every day. Sleep by 9 p.m. The first week will feel brutal. Push through. In 21 days, it becomes habit. In 90 days, it becomes your identity. Step is the 90-day transformation. Committed fully. The first week was torture. His body screamed for more sleep. His mind offered every excuse. But he remembered his mother's plea and pushed forward. He studied free Excel and accounting tutorials in the early quiet. His eyes burned, but he persisted. 6 a.m., he'd walk the neighborhood, watching the sunrise. Then he'd review lessons. On day 20, something shifted. He woke naturally before his alarm. Tutorials started clicking. He earned his first online certificate. Walks became energizing. He felt sharper and lighter. End of month 2, Thomas had finished multiple courses. He'd lost weight, gained confidence, and even coworkers noticed. You seem different, healthier, more alive. Smile and say, I'm rebuilding my life 2 hours at a time. 3. He applied his new skills. He created a professional inventory spreadsheet for the warehouse. Supervisor was amazed. Word spread to management. Day 87. Thomas was offered a daytime accounting role with double the pay. From night guard to office professional in 3 months. Night guard to office professional in 3 months. Called Mr. Chun immediately. I did it. Never missed a morning. Knew you had it in you. Keep those 5 a.m. hours sacred. This isn't just a tactic. It's your new way of life. A year later, Thomas had advanced to lead accountant. Morning at 5 a.m., he still rose, not out of necessity, but devotion. Hours were for growth. New software, business books, future planning. Colleagues asked why he still woke so early. Success isn't a finish line. It's a daily practice. And mine starts at 5 a.m. Success isn't a finish line. It's a daily practice. And mine starts at 5 a.m. Friend, Thomas's journey proves your life can change right now, not someday. Between your current reality and your dreams isn't about talent or luck. It's about how you use those precious quiet hours when the world sleeps. At 5 o'clock and 7 a.m., distractions vanish. Your mind is clear. This is where real winners build their edge. 1. Tonight, set your alarm for exactly 5 a.m. One skill or goal for your first hour. Commit to it for 90 days. You may not become a millionaire overnight, but you'll become the kind of person who can achieve anything. Started with less than you have right now. You have the power of choice. Success is not a destination. It's a daily practice, and yours begins tomorrow at 5 a.m.